Okay. Let's see what that little choppy sign. Who all trying to be YouTube famous? I got a lot to cover in a short time. A lot to cover in a short time. This intro is brought to you by Amazon. Yeah, go check out Amazon Media. Get the hookup. I'm leaving little fingerprints before I transition. You know, got things to say to big people like Tiffany Haddish. And that's how you say your last name. The Haddish or Haddish. Tiffany, you are not jobless. You got a job. I got a job for you. Come on. Over here, you think you've been done wrong. You keep asking why you've been crying your eyes out. You think, come over here, and then you got a whole new nation that you could be a guardian. Guardian ad litem for the youth and for the accusers and the accused. How about that? Hey y'all, this is a direct message to Tiffany. Y'all get that message out there. I got a job for you. How about that? You wasn't even supposed to. You made it through the cracks. They had to put you out there. They know you gonna tell it all. Come on now. Build you an Innocence Project program or something. Join the Innocence Project Coalition. Check on what's that dude's name? I can't pronounce his name. The one who said, I am not suicidal. Him, the power guy. Power. Wait, what's the name of that show? Empire. My bad. Let me tell you how serious it's getting, y'all. They're about to put y'all to sleep again. I'm wide awake. I'm ready for my transition. I'm good. Take it how you want to. Don't like it. Whatever. Want to kill. Whatever your thoughts and all that bullcrap is. You know it's real. So here, why they bringing out Jeffrey Dahmer again? They want to mess with little Miss old Tiffany who was trying to do make a way for her and her people without the deep knowledge of what y'all got going on. But they can put out movies like this. Children play the roles in these heinous movies that they put all over Netflix. Even the replays, Criminal Minds. What's that other show? I used to love to watch it. Law and Order. Ain't little children playing those same roles that they, like, you know what? At the end of the day, Tiffany, you think you was done wrong. Imagine walking around where you feel right now. 30 years. Well, back to Jeffrey Dahmer. Why they gonna bring out Jeffrey Dahmer? Now the doctor that was on my case from the very beginning, that handled my case, is the same doctor that handled Adam Walsh's case. He was involved in the Adam Walsh case. Now, why am I bringing up Adam Walsh? Why did I mention my doctor in the connection to this Jeffrey Dahmer? Because there's an Adam Walsh law. You don't know who Adam Walsh is? Look it up. How this law came into effect and how they've extended and put out different branches of this Adam Walsh law is kind of trigger into how media was able to brainwash y'all, or like the Mandela effect, the brainwash. So, in the first case of Adam Walsh, John Walsh, y'all know America's Most Wanted, he was in question. Of course, you know, they do question all the suspects. But then, this was the first case in their history to break open the media. Like, everybody wanted to watch and keep up with the case. So now that John Walsh is erased out of being one of the prime suspects, with the same doctor who's involved in the case now, they take out a lot of information that people forgot. This is one case that changed people locking their doors, making parents keep their children extra safe. You know, it was a whole research. They had a man claim to be guilty, but he said it being coerced by the police, that he didn't do it. Jeffrey Dahmer confesses to doing it, and nobody remembered. Look it up. All through your WhiteHouse.gov. Those like that deal with paperwork and seeing the paperwork. Now, in the midst of all of this, they're going to bring this Jeffrey Dahmer story. And I wonder, is Adam Walsh and John Walsh anywhere in this Netflix series? Netflix? So, just want to leave that information for those who going to be under the spell and, you know, this next 1,000 years. Oh, here's some more information I want to leave y'all with. Composting, human composting. Like, you know, it's trending in the media right now. I don't know, maybe it's just trending for me to see it. But, so they're coming up with all the making it more accessible for the funerary industry, where you don't even have to go through cremation. You go through having your body dissolved into compost. You know, fertilizer, alfalfa and wood chips and all that. Your body goes through the process where your body decomposes in less than 30 days or about 30 days. And you can take this dirt and this soil. States that have been doing it or have already, you know, legalized that. Have they been fertilizing y'all food with it? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I'm saying I'm eating the same stuff, but the way that I think I've always thought that. How you gonna talk about what fruit and stuff you eat and if you ain't growing the soil? So at the end of the day, they be talking about, yeah, food for the gods, and we ain't eating this because, you know, it's processed. But I'm gonna eat it from the trees and the ground and the dirt and the soil. How long they been doing it? Now they gonna legalize it to a point. Why? Because they just making it legal for you to see it on paper. They've been doing it. Where all these millions and millions of body at? Why we don't smell death in the air? They've been human composting and spreading it under the trees, and some of y'all probably got some of the pots to work right now and don't even know. You know how cheap companies do. grind up everything and put it all in one. So, look up human composting. It's gonna be I'm just saying for those who into their money. So that intro is my news break. Anything else in the news? That's all connected. Who that? So I'm zone. Now, I said I was going to play this because I feel like it was sent just for me. Just for me. But I want to play it out loud.
When all of the Anunnaki sat in an assembly, they all took an oath, which was not to create Homo sapiens with the ability to procreate, only under the restriction of the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki were not to reproduce or have sexual intercourse with the Lulus. This was considered bestiality. However, Enki broke the oath, and started reproducing with the Lulus, and gave birth to Enashites. Thus in your Bible Genesis 6:1 it says, "Man, the Adamites were multiplying on the earth and had daughters born to them," and verse 2 speaks of what's called the Bain Alam, the sons of gods. This disagreeable, Enki's children, saw the daughters of Adamites man that they were Tobi, fair, that is good nature, and they took them by force as wives. Note, these are only the sons of Elohim, not the original Elohim. Meaning not only did they take them, but they kidnapped them and made them wives, of all which they chose. This was the Lulu woman. Then verse 3 picks up that this Yahuwah, Lord spoke out about his Ruach, soul not always staying with man, Adamites because he is also Bashar, flesh. Meaning Yahuwah was spirit and also flesh, just like the Adamites now, and would only stay with them for 120 years. Verse 4 speaks about Nephilims, which means those who fell down to earth, translated as giants living on earth in those days. This is telling you that these giants were already living on the planet Earth. And also it states after that when Bain Alam, son of gods, came in unto the daughters of Adamites, and bore children, the same became Gibor mighty men, which were of old, Enashites of renown. Let it be known that, the word children in your Bible is italicized to say that the word is not there in the Aramaic Hebrew language. The statement really is, and they bore Gibor, mighty men, which of Olam, which is poorly translated as old, meaning everlasting or eternal or perpetual or ancient ones, were of renown, and the English word renown is sham, which meant air vehicles or rocket ships, simply up there. So Enki broke the oath, to go against his brother Enlil and gave these Lulus sexual reproduction, and taught these Lulus how to have sexual arousement through a Hindu school called the Kama Sutra, study of lovemaking. This being because Enki was half reptilian, from his mother Lid's side. Lid was half Draconian and half Anunnaki. She was mixed with part reptilian, the Dracos, also known as Valkuns, that were living in the seas, also known as the Maldakians, living beneath the Bermuda Triangle, in Mu and Atlantis. Not to be mistaken with another type of Maldakians, called the Primitives. The Valkuns that lived in the sea, were from the Mizar constellation, which is also referred to as Zeta Reticuli. They originated from the planet Maldek, however when their planet was destroyed some took residence on the planet Earth, while others took residence in the constellation Draco, and Zeta Reticuli. One group were known as the Primitives, and one was known as the Dragon, or Draco. Both of these beings were testing with humans in hopes of breeding more humanoid beings to take over the planet Earth. The Primitives from the Bermuda Triangle, sometimes called Atlantis, refused to cooperate and surrendered to their ancestors. Atlantis wasn't still as in North and South America. The very word is from Atlan meaning to vacate, or vacation. The ones who came in were hoping that the Primitives from the Bermuda Triangle would accept the old ways from when they lived on the planet Maldek and follow their old leadership. However, it was wrong. So there had been a battle going on the planet Earth, beneath it, and interdimensionally, between the two groups of reptilians. One group is set on evacuating the planet Earth and taking control of it by imprisoning human beings and using them as food, which are the primitives, and the other group is interested in the divine in humans by breeding the genes into the human beings. This is the group that Id, mother of Enki, came from. The word Zeta is the sixth letter in the Greek alphabet. The early letter Zeta was originally an I. The Greek alphabet came from the Phoenicians. The letter Z is the replica of the cobra, snake, which resembles the symbol for the Zeta Reticulans. The letters I and Z is the seventh letter in the Hebrew alphabet, and it means weapon. In the Canaanite language, the letter used as a Z also means weapon. The letter Zaya is the 11th letter of the Ashuric/Syriac Arabic alphabet. As a numeral, Zayin denotes 7. Enki was born half reptilian, Drago, and half Anunnaki, and was transformed. Enki was preferred on the planet Earth by the Dragos, reptilians, over his brother Enlil. The Draconian men did not like Enlil, however they liked Enki, which is what caused most of the conflicts between Enki and Enlil. However, their women loved Enlil because he was in control of bringing groups of Anunnaki down to Earth, and they wanted to mix their seed with the male Anunnaki. Atlan later called Atlantis is located off the coast of Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico, which would end up in the center of the great landmass and was the power source of old Atlan, called the Bermuda Triangle today, in the Gulf of Amexem, later called Mexico. To create the sacred double triangle, which became the shield of Seti, called David in your Bible, you have what is referred to as the ascending triangle and the descending triangle. One is the Angel's Triangle in Bermuda, called the Bermuda Triangle, on a 32 to 33 degree latitude, which connects from Bermuda, Puerto Rico to Miami, Florida. It is the inverted triangle, it points down. And the other is the Devil's Triangle, in the Pacific Ocean, also called the Devil's Sea, in the Philippine Sea at the Tropic Cancer, 32 to 33 degree latitude. And the 3 points are from northern Philippines, Guam, and the east coast of Japan. This is the upright triangle. The Tropic of Cancer is the line that travels straight around the globe and touches all of the special spots, which included the pyramid in Egypt, and the pyramids in Mexico. When Anu first came to Earth/Terra 500,000 years ago, the dragon people and the snake people were already here. They were unwilling to share or sell part of the planet. Anu wanted the gold to take back to his home planet in Risk, called Paradise or Jannah. However, the dragon people feared that Anu would not respect their peaceful ways. They had spent years setting lines of magnetic energy around Earth and had constructed endless tunnels in cooperation with the snake people. This place was called Hell or Jahannam. The energy vortexes which power their civilizations are in these tunnels, along with enormous stores of precious stones and metals. There were a few battles happening on Earth and in the skies. Finally, arrangements were made, territories were drawn. To keep the peace on the planet Earth between the Draconians, the Devils, and the Riskians, the Angels, you had to marry a daughter of one of them. So Anu agreed to mate with a Draconian princess named Lid/Id to seal the alliance, and he gave Id to his wife/sister Antum to be her highest servant, courtesan. They gave birth to Nudimmud/Ea, and he was to be ruler of the earth. Nudimmud was educated on Nibiru. He became a master scientist and builder. The leaders amongst the Draconians felt that if they mixed their seed with other beings, then they would be included in the Interplanetary Federation, of which they were not originally. The planet Earth was a vacation resort, where all different beings from different galaxies and star constellation only came to take the minerals that they needed. There were no laws, or rules, and classes set up on Earth for aliens, so the Draconians, and the Serpent People, the Reptilians, who resided here, created their own laws to keep control of the Earth. So to keep the peace on the planet Earth between the Draconians and the Riskians, you had to marry a daughter of one of them. Just like African tribes are doing today, when two tribes come together, they keep the peace by offering their daughter to the ruler, or to marry into another tribe. This was the case with Ida and Anu. This mixture is what made Enki part reptilian and part Anunnaki. And the reptilian side of Enki dominated the Anunnaki side, which made him more sexually active, because reptilians enjoy sex with humans. They are constantly abducting humans, for that main purpose. Enki was giving in to his reptilian side. He even went as far as having sexual intercourse with his daughter, granddaughter, great-granddaughter, etc. just to bear a son, so that son could take Enlil's position, or be in competition with the sons of Enlil. By Nibiruan law, the rules of succession comes from you having a son through your half-sister. Everything was always kept in the family's blood. If a male Anunnaki had a son by his half-sister, that son becomes the successor, as in the case with Antum and Anu, parents of Enlil. Antum was the half-sister of Anu. However, if a male Anunnaki has a son by another woman, who is not his half-sister, that son does not have the title of succession, unless given to him by the higher Anunnaki. With this rule, Enki was furious. He believed that his brother Enlil stole his birthright. He thought that he should be ruler and not Enlil. This obsession for position made Enki have sex with his half-sister 90, who is also known as Ninkursag, daughter of Anu and Si, so that she can bear him a son. However, 90 did not bear him a son. She bore him a daughter. And the story goes as thus: the one who was alone, the cunning one Enki, in front of Nintu, mother of the land,
I
has his
gotta
penis
stop
filled the
this
ditches
second.
full with semen, has his penis fill the reeds with an overflow of sperm, has his phallus tear away the noble cloth, the ritualistic apron that covers the lap. He spoke out, no one walks in the marshland. Enki said, no one walks in the marshland.
Hold up. Okay. Tiffany, I gotta say this again. Anyone would like to go ahead and help me advertise? I have a job for Tiffany Haddish. Okay? Please let her know. Grandma Abcad Nefa Nefa has a job for her. She says she's jobless. I got the job. Perfect job. Talking about just what you need. That's what you're here for. Let's get it. Let's get it. You got to get this paperwork together before I head out because I'm on my way out, But then my people's straight. I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about land. Psh, psh, all of Florida. Talking about getting back Tamaray. Tiffany, we got a job for you over here. Okay, okay, okay. You gotta hurry up. Hurry up. Okay, now I'll go back and play.
He swore by the life of Anu, his semen that belonged to the one lying in the marshland. Enki directed his semen ode to Damgal Nana, who is also called Damkina, the consort of Enki, and he poured that semen into the womb of Ninkursag, also known as 90. 1 day being her 1 month, 2 days being her 2 months, 3 days being her 3 months, 4 days being her 4 months, 5 days being her 5 months, 6 days being her 6 months, 7 days being her 7 months, 8 days being her 8 months, 9 days being her 9 months, the months of womanhood, like fine oil, like the fine oil, like precious oil. 90, mother of the land, like fine oil, like fine oil, like precious oil.
I just imagined, see how my mind works? I just imagined Kevin Hart hearing this going viral, right? Right? And then he calls Tiff, yo, Tiff, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Jay-Z, he got something to do with it. Don't do it. Don't. I'm telling you. Mm-mm. 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 Whoever grandma, mm-mm. Tiffany. Tiff, Tiff, don't, don't fall for it. They will take you out. I'm telling you. I'm telling
Gave birth to Naimu, she who is 3/4 Anunnaki and 1/4 Drago. This made Enki furious because he wanted a son, by 90, not a daughter. However, Enki's scheme does not stop there. Naimu came out to the bank of the river. Out of the marshland, Enki reaches out. He says to his companion Isamud, should I kiss the
I've been getting paid $1,000
What?
a month, if not more.
She lying. She's an actress. She's not telling the truth. False advertisement. She said she make $1,000 a month or more. There are no such thing as dollars. There are no dollars. Son. Oh, you do. Hmm. Okay. You got a conch shell? You have a conch shell. You feel like telling me about your conch shell? Uh-oh, Messiah Code is live. The Messiah Code. The Messiah Code. Boom, boom, boom. I can't even do my no more. Boom. There you go. Boom. Wait a minute. Boom. My my grandson, oh, he could do it so good. Let me try it again. Boom, boom. Well, Messiah Code live. The Messiah Code got going on. Oh, meditation. Oh, bet it's megahertz. How many? Let me see. 528. 528. Let's see if it matches my conch shell. Mm. Let me get my conch blower. Son, you got a conch shell? So, will you blow it live? Would you do that? Would you be willing to do that? Blow it? Come on now. Give me an answer. I'll drop the link. Well, until then, let me get my conch blower. My conch shell blower. Here we go. I can't play that one. Why do I feel like it needs to blow louder today? Oh, you got to put your hole in it. Mm-mm. That's not coming in right. That's not coming in right. I guess because I'm doing it from my old recording. So let me do this. Let me do it like this. That's 4.1. Would Mm-mm. There you go.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best, you gotta try Kachava. Kachava is the world's healthiest.
That sound better to me. Does that sound better? Is that coming in better? Want a better hearer standing? Wait, say no. I want a better understanding. And we're gonna do it professional, so you can have a better understanding, or to understand you better. But I want to know, do you have a good hearing standing? Or you just can't stand me? You know, I used to feel bad. I'd be like, Tiffany, listen. I'd be like, why me? And naming all the good and righteous things I do, right? And then when you realize, like, it don't even matter. There's a clarity when you just know who you are. Such a clarity. You'll be all right, girl. Come on over here. Come get you a job. All I got to offer you is my smile. I ain't got nothing to offer you now. Hmm. And my signature. In the books, y'all. What was I talking about? It doesn't have a hole in it. Let me go backtrack. The Conchy. Y'all don't hear what the sound I'm hearing? That sound is like a Color Purple movie or something. Until you do right by me. Nah, this ain't real, y'all. Mm-mm. Couldn't possibly be. Huh? Mm-mm. That nobody. Listen to my rocket chair. Can y'all hear my rocket chair? Can you hear my rocket chair, son? Oh, the here standing. That was how I got to it. The hearing standing. You have inner standing, outer standing, sider standing, here standing, stand. Get up, stand up. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. See, I didn't do that horn. Let that horn blow for anybody but me. I had to get calmed down. I had to calm down. Because I have to do it in decency and order. Everything that I do now, every thought has to be in decency and order since I'm ready for whatever. In decency and order. So I let the horns blow for me. Just then they calmed me down. That calmed me down. Hmm. Sure did. Why do I feel like I need the world to hear it? Huh? Because at one point I felt like I was the world. We are the world. We are the children. Hmm. So how long it's gonna take you to put a hole in it, son? Mm. So, did I talk about everything I needed to talk about? I said I was going to talk about human composting. Would you, what will you have them do with your remains, son? Or are there going to be any remains? Huh? Is it just like risen to the point where you're the only one who's not going to have new flesh because you've always been the same flesh from the beginning? I don't know. I came here a different way. This question is just directly to you. Like, what are you going to have them do with your remains? And because, part of this live is about human composting, um, and the rise of it, and meaning now they're looking at ways to um, speed up their, what you call it, depopulation era. Just take everybody's body and put over the land. Like I mean, they've been doing it that way, but it's been in a box or a vault or a canister. You know, now that they're fertilizing everybody's. I wonder which companies are fertilizing with human compost. And is it the Chinese, what you call it, agricultural companies that are over here? I wonder if they're using human composting in those states. Because it's, again, a few states that have already been legalized with the human compost use. I don't- Hmm. Mm. You don't have an answer for that, son? Are you still there? You know, are you looking for cremation or uh, for me, like I told my daughter, I'm not gonna be here to see it. You could go ahead and cremate me. My mom and them are so against that. They like, yeah, burn it up and take it and put it in a pot with a mango seed. I've been saying that for, I think that was, I was 16 when I first started thinking about how I would like my remains. So the story of me being born in a grove of mangoes, and how allergic I was to mangoes, but mangoes was my favorite fruit until I conquered the allergies. Oh boy, I didn't care. I know I'm gonna have diarrhea, itching and scratching and all that, and I'd still eat 'em. There's mangoes all over the place. So that's what made me decide that I would want my ashes to be planted in a pot with a mango. Splashing, decomposing, going ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I mean, is that any different? And that, yes, they have been fertilizing your food with everybody's COVID infected, AIDS infected, all these viruses. You've been eating everybody. Just say we don't even get no effect from the frequencies that they use for the telephones and the bands and the wires. Let's say that doesn't even affect us at all. The only thing that truly affects you is what you ingest. All these oranges and apples and stuff you've been getting. Well, Publix has the best fruit. Okay. What fertilizer they using? Talking about the man that eat chitlin or the man that eat pig. I got my own land. What soil they used before you bought and purchased land? Did you dig up all that dirt and put some new soil on there from a piece of property that you know where the fertilizer grew? Huh? That's why I got my own land. Well, they spraying part of composition depots from the sprays, those sprayers that they say is, you know, for the pesticides. So back to the question. I'm hearing you. You hear me? Oh, so you'll be in the tree, in a mango growing in a mango tree. I'm hearing you. You ain't answering my question though. Can I hear you answer my question? You coming up or what? You see? I'm asking you to come up. Oh, well, that's fine too. I'm good. We all have our days. I think I did pretty good. That's a check. It's almost that time. I'm checking off all my good everything. I'm good. Mm, Like my mama said, mm, 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 hear my rocking chair like my mama said. My mama said, you will not leave this earth until you do your father's will. Whew, whew, whew. Yep. I remember when I was training with some Nawapians and we'd be doing our Tai Chi and certain form of Asian defense dances. Oh man, that's how I feel right now. I feel like the last dragon. Wait. Hey, wait. No, I can't do that over my conch shell because I'm gonna be playing the conch shell. Oh, and I got Messiah code right. Here. That's how I feel. Was it in it? Wait. Is it whole 7 minutes?
Come on, man. Leroy, you warmed up yet? Yeah. Come on, Leroy, let me out. Leroy. Be careful. Nothing like this on stage, screen, radio, TV, or cable, baby. This is an exclusive. Nigga, please. You can't do that to my brother. Get him, Leroy. That's the way. Get him, Leroy. Get him. All right. Stings a little, don't it?
The reason why I'm not doing it because I don't want this video, this live to get taken down or water blocked or whatever because I got a job opportunity for Tiffany Haddish.
Come on, Leroy. You can run, but you can't hide. Leroy!
See, son? I didn't hear that question.
Time's over, boy.
Oh, you didn't hear that question? The question was, let me let my...
Ain't this beautiful? I love it. I love it. You can see it. Now I say, who's the master? You say. So who's the master?
Come on, ringside seats.
There's a power inside you, and in a strength you'll find. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Who is the master? Huh? Huh? Wait a minute, sweetheart, wait a minute. You stay here. Who's the master? I can't hear you, Leroy. Drown him! For Christ's sake, will you drown him? Who is the master? I said, who's the master? I hear you. Who is the master? There is one place that you have not looked, and it is there, only there, that you shall find the master.
You sure look like a master to me.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master? I am. Oh, God damn. Let me go, motherfucker, let me go. I can't teach you no more. There's a power deep inside you, and in a strength you'll find it in time
You are the last. That just took me down memory lane. Uh, I have now the memory with that Last Dragon and me playing it now because it's that's how I'm feeling. The first time I watched that movie was in seventh grade, and all of the kids that were on the honor roll were treated to this movie in the auditorium. Ah, mm-mm. Mm. Memories. You are the last dragon. Ghetto Child Clinic. Well, I'm gonna ask since you didn't hear the question, son. I'm asking it again. Hopefully you're here to hear it because I'm not. What is it that you have planned for them to do with your remains? I didn't hear that question. Oh, I mean, I shouldn't have even repeated it. I should have read it just the way you have it written there. Question. That's something you ain't even gonna try to hear because it doesn't apply to you, right? It's written. Oh, I knew you'd come back with a good one. You got the good comeback. You got the good comeback, son. I was watching something and I meant to keep like star or save it, and um I kind of got, I don't know, distracted within what I was watching. I just remember that at the end, oh, I was watching Tiffany. There it is. I was watching her um complain about Oculus and how somebody broke her Oculus. She was beating around the bush, but at the end of it, of that live, I think who I was watching, Mag TV or something, she goes with the phone and she says who she think the culprit is. And she points it outside, and I'm looking, I don't see anybody. So I'm not thinking she talking about Common or anybody else, because I don't see nothing but the sun. The only thing I could see at the end of the video is the sun. I don't see an image of who she was saying the culprit was that broke her Oculus. Yep, I can't make this stuff up. I can't make it up. Don't see the connection. That's say it's all connected. And when she takes the camera outside, you can't see nothing but, a little bit of the pool and the water, but the sun. Anyway, 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 you know me, I ain't nobody. Conchy Joe. Oh, here's the a lesson for today about conch. So you say you had your conch shell, but you don't have any holes in it. And I think in my title I mentioned feeling conky, but it's not about race or like. And the reason why I say that because the word conky, growing up, that's the version of what we here knew as what my grandmother called white man. So we didn't hear words like cracker and all that kind of stuff till we got to school. Of course, not from my mom because again, she felt favored by the conky Joe. My grandmother, you know, was is always moved as she can work along anyone as long as they respect her and there's a form of respect. But ain't nobody gonna tell her what she can and cannot do, and she don't care who it is. So that's how she moved along. But the words, in general conversation when you're home and things like that, the word was Conky Joe as the description for uh if in the Bahamas it's a Bahamian native, but we learned it as to know that word meant uh the white man. So that's a conk conky type of history. Okay, and then conky is like, uh, something like what I do. You Look at you, pick and poke at you, feeling the conkiness. Now, yesterday I went over the queen conch. So that's I'm feeling kind of conky. I wanted to come up here and blow my conch shell just a little bit longer and see if I can get the vibrations of the Roman walls to tremble just a little bit harder.